What's up, guys? It's your boy 317 Casper, Naptown represent. In this one, we got 5 scary ghost videos that will creep you out by Nuke's Top 5. The first one's called When the Neighbors Drop By. Let's get into it.
A Nuke's Top 5 viewer named Kevin says that this video comes from close family friends. He says that a couple of years back, the family moved into a home in New Jersey that was built in the early 1900s. Creepily enough, the house was built right in front of a huge graveyard. By the way, Kevin provided the house's actual address, and looking at Google Maps, I can verify that it is indeed an old house built in front of an absolutely huge graveyard.
Wow.
So, strange things began to happen as soon as they moved into the house, and their dog Boy seemed to be especially creeped out by the home. In this clip, the family's dad is home alone when he hears movement from the dining room and starts recording.
Who's there? Huh?
I heard it.
What the f?
I saw something move right here.
What the f? Yo.
Wow.
What the f?
On another day, their dog suddenly starts to have a minor freakout.
There's nothing there, boy. Where you going? What's there, boy? What the f?
Yeah, you see that light?
What the f?
I'll say that it kind of looked like a string pulled it to the right or left. Oh, I don't know how you explain that.
Yo, what the f?
Yeah, nobody's there.
Yo, what the f? What'd you see? Why you scared, boy?
A hanging lamp mysteriously starts to shake. Then an envelope moves on its own. But perhaps most interestingly, their dog Boy wants nothing to do with it.
That dog
He
was
makes
scared.
his way upstairs when things get weird and then just refuses to come back down.
What'd you see? Why you scared, boy?
Perhaps the family learned from Boy's example because they moved out shortly thereafter. The house in New Jersey still sits vacant to this day and is still up for sale 2 years later.
Wow.
The Late Guest. Late one night at an apartment building in Brazil, the night watchman is alerted to movement on the CCTV in the building's locked and empty banquet room. He sees this. As you can see in the video, a man seems to appear out of nowhere. The security guard unlocks the door, rushes in, and flips on the lights. But the man disappears as mysteriously as he materialized.
I don't believe that video. That could have very well been done with some editing. It could have been 2 videos put together with a light effect on it. It wouldn't have been too hard.
The CCTV tape was allegedly shown to a resident who then recorded the event directly from the CCTV screen. Remote control. Becky Sims says that her son Ben was playing with the TV remote and it almost seemed as if he was talking to someone who wasn't there. She began recording.
No one takes your fun seriously.
At one point, it almost seems like the remote is yanked from little Ben's hand. But did you hear it? Many viewers believe that a creepy little voice can be heard whispering, "Come play," just as the remote seems to be snatched from little Ben's hand. Is some unknown force
Whenever he pointed it out, I could hear the come, but I couldn't hear come play. And then I heard the second one for sure too. But whenever he boosted the audio, I could hear the play. I believe this to be real. I couldn't explain it. It seemed real. I don't know why they would fake that.
wrestling with little Ben for control of the remote? Or is it just a kid playing and some random sound? You decide.
That remote it had force behind it. Like his hand was moved the other direction, then it was already moving. And kids are supposed to have a heightened sense for the paranormal, so I couldn't debunk this, and it looks real.
Haunted Hospital. The YouTube channel TFIL decided to do an overnight investigation of the supposedly haunted Yorktown Memorial Hospital in Texas. Soon after the group enters the building, they begin to hear very strange sounds.
There's someone walking upstairs.
Stop.
Yo, did you?
I hate all of this.
And then a door moves on its own.
That door is moving. That door is moving. That door's moving. It just opened. Okay.
Is it? Is it?
But it gets even stranger. As the door continues to move, a mist can be seen forming at the bottom of the entrance.
I keep hearing footsteps. I don't know if you guys heard that, but just to point it out.
Guys, there's something in the room.
No.
Later, as they climb the stairs and debate exploring further, something seems to want them to stop.
I really.
And with that door, that mist, I mean, it looks real. No fog machine's gonna do just that little bit and dissipate that fast. That wasn't somebody's breath, it was too low and far away. I can't explain that.
I really think we should open those doors.
Okay, listen, dude.
I really.
Whoa! What the?
No.
What the?
I want to go back down.
Oh! Yo, someone give me a flashlight. Can someone give me a flashlight real quick?
I don't want to be last.
Is that? Did we go down there?
No.
You'd be so bad at Scooby-Doo. This Scooby gang wouldn't solve shit.
In the abandoned daycare of the hospital, it is said that if someone reads a children's story, the ghost of a little girl named Stacy will appear and listen. So, the group decides to try it out.
Oh my god, y'all. Okay, I'm doing it. Okay.
As if this is a little girl that
Oh my God,
needs some love because it's been a while.
Baby's diaper needed changing. Ellie asked Mommy, "Did I wear a diaper too?" Mommy smiled. God. The sisters were underhand. These are three with flowers on them. I helped change baby's diaper, Ellie asked. Of course. What was that? Did you hear that? Was that moving?
Wow.
Did you guys see that? Did you see that?
First off, that bang was loud. Something had to have moved. And if they're supposed to be the only ones, what could have caused that? And then to stay, that took some kahunas. And then they heard the footsteps. I heard it. It sounded like the floor creaking. And then that definitely moved on its own. Like the hands and the head. Like, I don't know how they would have faked that besides a string. And somebody's over here. And I guess there is plenty of them to do that. But if they're a paranormal channel, I don't know why they would fake something like that.
Am I freaking myself out right now?
And that's also what I was trying to say is their reactions seem very real.
You guys?
Look at that slight movement.
As she reads, one of the dolls in the room can be seen moving on its own, almost as if turning toward the girl reading the story. Overall, the TFIL team left the old abandoned hospital feeling that Yorktown Memorial was definitely haunted. But what do you think? You can watch their full investigation over on their channel,
I didn't even notice the door moving
TFIL.
at first.
Nowhere. Cass Cervantes went on a haunted group tour of Porter County, Indiana with a friend.
Hey,
On one of their last stops, they
there.
visited the supposedly haunted Jane Cemetery in Hobart, Indiana. As
I don't know
Cass
what that
was
is,
walking through the cemetery with her iPhone recording, she caught some very creepy, unexplained audio. A terrifying, deep, gravelly voice seems to say, "Sister, where are you?"
Sounds like two different voices.
Cass says that it was only her and her friend walking together and no one else was nearby. She said she didn't even hear what she had captured until she reviewed her camera footage later. But it gets even stranger. Cass also took a quick picture of the graveyard that night and found this. To see more, you can check out Cass's Instagram at CassUnfiltered. Thanks for watching. If you see
That picture looks real too. Here, let's see if we can back it up. Like that definitely looks like somebody that has no feet. If that was a person, like a solid figure, you wouldn't be able to see through it like that. And then the voices, it sounded like a male for sure. And it said that there was only females there. And then it was just recorded on her phone. That's crazy just to catch on a phone. But I guess it could be done. And I know that investigating cemeteries is a big thing around here. But if you enjoyed the content, remember to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching.